Welcome, outsiders, to my guide for successful quarantining. This is the room. It's a dorm room. And so we've got two beds. They were originally at the left and the right side of the room, kind of set up for double occupancy. You had a desk. So here we have two desks. I had one desk either side. As you can see, I moved things around. Also had a television on one side of the room. I moved that. So beds went from over here and over here to right beside each other. So it kind of gives me a big double bed. And then I put the television over on that side, and so I can sit off and relax and watch television. One tip, one suggestion I would make in terms of your packing for this quarantine period, if you have a Chromecast or Apple TV or Fire Stick or anything, bring that with you. And so I'm able to sit off, watch Tiger King, and stream YouTube videos. Pretty nice on a larger screen. The other things that I would recommend is bring some gaming device if you have one. So I brought my Quest, which and also I was hoping to try out the old Chrome or the Stadia. Unfortunately, apparently South Korea is not supported, and I haven't gotten any VPN to work for it. So it would be great because it'd go straight through that Chromecast. But unfortunately, that's not good. I haven't gotten that to work. Maybe there is a solution to it, and I haven't found it yet. But happy out with the Quest, and I've also got my two laptops, or one tablet and laptop, it's a pretty nice setup and arrangement, quite comfortable. Other thing, obviously, to recommend, some books. As you can see, I've got oranges. So that's the big tip really for this is it's possible to order things online and have them delivered to your quarantine facility. So I'm staying in the Institute of Justice, and it comes with a little guidebook that's all in Korean. Kind of handy dandy. Escape routes, which, it's I guess in the case of emergency it'd be useful, but right now that door down there is the limit of where I can go. Essentially, I can stick my head out the door or stick my arm out the door and receive food 3 times a day. That is it for 14 days. So to expand a bit on the ability or the way to order things online, Coupang is the most popular one here in South Korea. It's kind of like South Korea's equivalent to Amazon. Unfortunately, you need South Korean form of payment. So South Korean credit card or some such, or bank account. I do not have either one of those, but I was able to order things on G Market. So that's G Market, one word. And things came. They came quite quickly. So I was able to order things online and got my oranges in 2 days. I got a big box of biscuits. Apparently 300 of these, so guess I didn't really understand what I was ordering exactly, other than maybe biscuits. But yeah, I've got 300 of them, and a lot of oranges. Best oranges I've ever tasted. They're delicious. Also, I've got some more snacks here that were kindly provided by the guys that I'm working with here in South Korea, or will be working with here in South Korea when I finally get out. Another thing to show you guys, just the bathroom setup. It's a bathroom, it's got a shower, it's got a toilet, just right behind me there you go, and that's it. Simple enough. Got my sink, and that's where you do your laundry as well. So you can see this giant soap bar. This is the laundry soap bar. Of course, during the pandemic, they can't really be doing laundry. There's no real laundry service. That would be a possible contagion. So just hand wash laundry, and then you have these laundry racks for drying. Pretty cool things, light, and yeah, I don't recall the last time I washed laundry in the sink, but it works pretty well. So some of the things that are supplied here when you come in, you've got a roll of tape, box cutter, disinfectant, or hand sanitizer and disinfectant spray. The roll of tape and the box cutter are actually for the bin. So you're provided with a bin to make a box with, or a box to make a bin with rather, and then this plastic bag that's got hazard symbols and stuff on it. Biohazard. So you take up the box, and then trash. You leave your trash outside the door 3 times a week, and it's brought away and disposed of. I kind of assume. So I got a nice window, relatively nice view. There's a police car stationed outside 24 hours a day to ensure that nobody escapes and makes a run for it. So here's something odd that I never seen before. It's my pillow here in the Institute of Justice during quarantine. Yep, plastic straws. Guess it's easier to keep clean. So from hygiene perspective, I'd say it's probably the way to go, but yeah, curious. When first greeted with it, I was absolutely convinced that I would not sleep upon it or be capable of doing so. That's quite comfortable. And although it does make quite a racket if you move it around, with your head down and the straws compressed, that's not bad. Let's show you one of the little guys. That's what they look like. Little plastic straws. Got a whole bunch of them here. So, there you go. Something novel. So here's an example of Korean hospitality and kindness, consideration. So I'm coming up on day, I guess this is day 12 of the quarantine, and haven't actually had any
contact with anybody on the outside world except in the form of receiving meals at the door 3 times daily, as I've spoken of before. And here's an example of some of the notes that I get with my meals, which is just, a really nice, considerate thing to do, staying here alone in one room, and yet there's human beings on the outside that are demonstrating the care and consideration. I haven't had much in the way of interaction with people in Korea, but any interaction I have had with a Korean at this point has just been awesome. They're just in the entirety of my experience, very considerate, very kind, and very loving. So here we have, these are the little stickers that say that it's a vegetarian meal, and they come with some love hearts, which is awesome. So I've been collecting those, and my intention is to keep those and bring them with me as a token, as a memento. But yeah, Koreans are awesome.